Welcome everybody. This is Right Thing Motos. Coming back from Austin, Texas. I was out there for a solid month and a half. And I'm back in the city, missing my moto, and it feels good to be reunited. Gotta say, man, if you have not had the opportunity to visit Austin, Texas, you gotta check it out. Such a cool city. Lots of awesome food. I mean, amazing music. It is indeed the live music capital of the world. And I just had a blast with the family. Running some jet skis while we were out there. And rode around Lake Travis. My brother-in-law actually picked up this dope jet ski the last couple of weeks we were there. So we definitely had to break in the engine and took pleasure in doing so. We put in probably about maybe 17 hours into riding that thing around the lake, so that was dope, man. I got that thing up to 69 miles per hour, just cooking on it. So, missing that lifestyle right now, but it is good to be back on this beautiful motorcycle. I missed you so much. And it's good to be cruising around New York City again. Just got done working the first day I had to go back. Now I got another week before I have to go back. Today was just like an intro day, professional development day, just to get yourself reacclimated. I got my room set up, got everything ready to go, got myself set up for this guidance counselor lifestyle that's going to get going in about another week and a half. So yeah, man, I'm just excited to get back into the groove. It feels good to be back in action, back cruising on the moto, and getting my fill of the city right now. It's pretty awesome. I've been spending the past few weeks going through some old video I had of my cross-country adventures with Ducati NYC. I'm not quite done going through all the footage, but I was just missing the live vlogging, so had to get some hours in on the real bike. So I'm going to be posting a couple vlogs up, or at least hopefully this vlog, and then I'll give you some more of that cross-country action. It's tough going through the cross-country stuff because I keep getting mixed reviews of what people are into. Some folks say they like little snippets, some folks don't mind like a solid 2 hours of riding. The one thing that is a little frustrating with the cross-country trip is that my mic was set up on my chest, and you pick up a lot of the conversations that I'm having with Ducati NYC, except it's not super clear and crisp conversations where we're talking about stupid things. It's really about just mumbles that you hear in the background when the engine noise is low enough to actually catch it. So people that watch those cross-country videos, sorry about that. I was working with limited technology at the time. Started to figure a couple things out now. I am excited to do a dual vlog where you can actually hear the conversations that I'm having with my fellow riders. So I was talking to Ducati NYC about that. We're going to do a dual vlog pretty soon. Hopefully a moto camping dual vlog, because moto camping is pretty awesome. And then I'll get that up for you guys as well. I'm hoping I can get that in September at some point, but with the school year starting, a lot of stuff on my plate right now. It's all good, I'll be back doing my school things, making some extra cash on the weekends here and there. So it'll be nice to get some dollars in my pocket. Those of you who ride motorcycles know that feeling after you've been off of it for a little while. A lot of times people take breaks in the winters. It's funny, I'm like the opposite. I take breaks in the summer because I do a lot of traveling. But when you've been off the bike for a while and then you get back on, that feeling is just so good. And so I'm just in love again. Being back on the moto, there's really nothing like it. I guess it's kind of like if you're in a long distance relationship and you see your lady for the first time in a couple weeks, you know, gotta get your you gotta get your passion out. Oh. You know what's also really cool? It's since school's out still, there's not a ton of traffic, so getting to work wasn't too bad this morning, and fingers crossed getting home isn't going to be too bad. We shall see. I probably just jinxed myself. Straight up running red lights. You know, I really do my best not to run red lights. I know it's... If I do, it's really like the light isn't fully red, it's pink. You know? But in New York City, there's this... For those of you that don't know, in New York City, there's this weird law that you are not allowed to turn right on red when you're inside the 5 boroughs, unless there's like a special sign saying it's okay to turn right on red. For those of you that don't know, that is indeed a law here. And it's really, really frustrating, particularly like late at night or in times where there's not a ton of traffic. It's just like, why are we holding this up? What's the problem? You know, so it's something that if you get stuck at that red light, you don't want to wait there for, you know, a minute or two. Sometimes the lights can be really freaking long. Speaking of long lights, Texas has like the longest lights I've ever experienced. I thought New York was bad, but Austin was brutal. Terrible business. And I also noticed I did not see a lot of lane splitting in Austin. Any Austinites out there watching, let me know what the deal is with lane splitting down there. I saw a lot of motorcycles, but I didn't see people lane splitting. I don't get what the deal is. Maybe the cops are strict down there, or it's just not something that people do. It's kind of like when I went to Seattle for the first time, and there was like one of those guys that are say like don't walk, those little red men. But I like would cross the street when the don't walk guy was there because, you know, I'm from New York City and that's what you do. So maybe that's what Austin is like. Maybe you just don't, maybe you don't lane split for whatever reason, you know. Not here to judge, not here to hate on anybody. Yeah, but Austin peoples, let me know. What's the deal? Do people just not lane split in Austin? Are the cops really strict about it? What's the deal with that? I also swung by Revival Cycles. Revival is a pretty awesome shop if y'all aren't familiar with it. It's really, really cool. And they have some amazing custom motorcycles. They also have the storefront on South Congress in Austin, and you could rent a couple bikes. I don't think you can rent any of their custom bikes, but they have this BMW R9T for rent, and I think it's like $250 for the day. You get it for like 24 hours. So next time I go down there, I want to rent that guy and just like cruise around the hill country, which is absolutely stunning. I know, I'm like in New York City, and I'm like, Austin, Texas is really cool, guys. And those of you looking at New York are just like, yeah, New York City is also really cool. We were just looking at the Empire State Building. Why are you talking about Revival motorcycles in Texas, bro? Well, that's what's on my mind, guys. That's why. I don't know why you're attacking me. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, I want to rent that BMW R9T and cruise around the hill country. When my brother went to pick up his jet ski, my brother-in-law went to pick up his jet ski, he also, I guess it was at this motorcycle dealership, and they had a ton of awesome bikes there as well. I want to get one of those S1000 RRs, do a little test drive. I was talking to this kid that was selling them, at the dealership, and he's like, yeah, my dad is a sheriff in blah 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 county, and yeah, we could definitely go test out that bike there. So I think next time I'm down there, I'm going to bring my helmet and my gear, and I'm going to hit him up on that offer. So I'll rent that BMW from Revival, and then I'll hit up that kid, and we'll do some cruising on the S1000RR, because that would be so fun to tear up town with. Oof. Back to the grind, eh? That traffic grind. Big wheel, Wayne Haver. Big wheel Wayne. I guess his wheels are pretty big, but they're not like huge. I've seen bigger wheels. But that's cool. He's got his own sticker. You know, you gotta have respect if you got your own sticker. I gotta get my own stickers, actually. I've been really sleeping on the sticker game. Ooh, traffic. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this traffic, and then I'll talk to y'all soon. I don't want you to have to stand and watch all this nonsense. See you in a second. Oh damn, look at that cruise ship. That's pretty cool. You see that? It's gotta be nice to take a little cruise. I wonder where that cruise ship is going. Never been on a cruise before. To be honest, it doesn't seem like it'd be my thing. I mean, I would try it just to try it. But I don't like the idea of the cruise ship. I just am not into the same food all the time. It's like the same way I'm not into like all-inclusive resorts. Like I want to go out and explore like the cuisine. I want to see what's really going on out there. I don't want some like pre-made stuff. I'm gonna go to Greece. I want to hit up the islands. I want to taste fresh octopus. You know, I don't want to just... I don't want to eat the canned stuff. Doesn't really seem like it's my thing. It's like hotel food, you know? It's like... It's great if you're like really hungry and they got food. All right, cool. But you're not getting this like incredible dining experience, you know? But maybe that's not why people like cruises. What is it? What do you like about the cruise? Let me know. If you're a cruise person. I'm not here to judge anybody, by the way. If that's your thing, like that's your thing. You live your life. You live that cruise life. Just not for me, you know? Goodness gracious. There's traffic again. I thought I got out of it for a second, but no. No, sir. Oh my God. So today I saw this article about this guy that commutes from New Jersey to New York to Brooklyn, and his mode of transportation is kind of different. It's unique. So instead of dealing with the bus to the train to the subway to the da-da-da, this guy rides a jet ski. And he rides it from Jersey City to Red Hook in Brooklyn. How awesome is that? So his commute went down from 90 minutes to 15 minutes because he just cuts across the harbor there. Cuts across the Hudson. And it got me thinking, that could be a pretty awesome journey. You know? Got a wetsuit on, it doesn't really matter how cold the water is. Maybe get like a waterproof jacket or something and just jet ski your way to work every day. I think that sounds pretty badass. Some research and figuring out the best place to park my jet ski. I'm wondering if I could park it somewhere in the toxic Gowanus Canal. That might be pretty sweet. So I'd potentially take a jet ski, go down the Passaic River, somewhere near like Rutherford. If there's a spot to dock, you know, by Rutt's Hut hot dog joint, I'd do that. You know, I don't know how I would do it. There would have to be a way to find like some jet ski parking, right? Some jet ski mooring. I think that's the term, right? You moor your boat. But that would be awesome. You don't have to worry about the traffic then. You're just cruising on the river and then boom, you're there. Obviously, if it's really crappy outside, you know, the waves are super high. I wonder how that works. I wonder how high the waves get on the river. You know, I'm obviously not going to do this on hurricane days, but, you know, if it's rainy, I don't care. I'll ride the jet ski. If it's snowing out, I'll ride the jet ski. I don't care. So what if it's cold? I got a wetsuit. That might be an even more fun way to commute than the motorcycle. So if I could figure out a way to do this, I might give it a go. I like a challenge. Should be opening up soon. Oh man, this is the XFL too, the Guardians. They're playing at MetLife? Get out of here. I might be a Guardians fan, guys. I normally like Philly teams, but I'm down for some brutality. I want to see some modern day gladiators destroying each other. Why not? I think that'd be pretty sweet. And the tickets have got to be cheaper than the NFL, so hey, why not? It's a short little commute to my spot too, you know? Pretty soon, these roads are going to be way worse with teachers. People are getting used to the summer life, but not for long, my friends.